Yo, what's going on? We are live. Let me just get this set up here. Hey, we're about to hang for another live stream. It's Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern if you want to come through. If you're watching this on the replay. Yeah, we're just going to hang, answer some questions, and talk about some stuff coming up. And if you want to be notified in the future as to when these are going to be coming out, subscribe to the channel and hit that little notification bell next to it, and that should let you know the next time we live stream. But in general, we get together. No, not in general. Actually, we get together 8 p.m. Eastern time, Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tuesdays is TascFam Tuesday, like tonight, and Wednesdays is Wizard Wednesday, like tomorrow. And so this is the first official TascFam Tuesday since enacting the new schedule this year, because I was going a little nuts with the live streaming. Yo, what up, Skiz? Hey, Matt. Matt just put out an awesome new track. You guys should check it out. We should link them in the description, Matt, or link them in the chat, Brody. I think you can do that because I think I gave you the wrench, right? Is that Twin I saw peeking in too? What's going on, Twin? Let me just get my live stream thing up here. But yeah, I was going pretty nuts with the live streaming this year. I started doing it every day, just to get used to it and figure out how to use it. So this is already number 19, and then there's like the Coffee with Mike episodes. So hey, Colin, how are you doing tonight? Good to see you. What up, Twin? Yeah, so yeah, we're just chilling tonight. This is the first official TascFam Tuesday, so whatever you guys want to hang out and do tonight. I didn't really have too much planned other than just chilling, talking 4 tracks, talking lo-fi, talking drums, talking TascFam Preamp, talking whatevs you guys want to talk. So I'm just going to hit up Sean really quick, see if he can come through. I was talking to him today. Oh, great, Colin. Please, fire away. Fire when ready. The, what is it? No, not Naboo. Yeah, is it Naboo? I don't know. But anyway, yeah, fire when ready. Let's see here. Let me just hit up Sean really quickly. Sean, we are live, man. Oh, Jay, we are live. If you wanna come through, he might be busy though. Who else? Hapro. Let's see if Hapro comes through. Yo, we live. That would be funny if Hapro managed to come through. I don't think Hapro's been to one yet. And I'll see if Brian's coming through. Yo, we live, Brian. Alright, so I hit up all the characters. And dude, I gotta figure out why I never get these notifications. Tim just said he doesn't get the notifications either. Tim, did you tap the bell? Just went live now. I'm talking to them through the Messages app on Mac, which is pretty cool. But Tim's not getting the notifications either. I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to get to the chat really quickly, my friends. I just want to blast these guys. Let them know what's up, that we're live. Because a lot of people don't seem to get the notifications even though they hit the bell. So, I don't know, maybe you guys can let me know. I know a couple of you guys have been checking out the videos. I know Bobby's been on point and things have been coming up. So, oh, Bobby's here. See, he gets the notifications. I was just saying, Bobby, that some of these guys still aren't getting the notifications. So, I don't know what's going on. Timbo said he doesn't get them. So, hey, Bobby, what's going on? Will, what's going on? Will, glad you could make it, my friend. I know it's late over there. I'll tune in when I'm home. Okay, Sean's going to come through too. Maybe he can. That's going to be fun. Let's see. Okay, Colin's got some questions here. This is great. That's a good question, Colin. We'll get to that in a second. Will's here from all the way from the UK. He's chilling, so it's late there, right? Will, what are you, 6 hours ahead? So, what is it, 8 here? So it's 2 a.m. there? Man, late night, if I'm correct in assuming that's 6 hours. Yeah, so welcome to Task. Nice, just drinking my tea, 1 a.m. Okay, so 5 hours. That's nice, man. Thank you, Will. Thanks for coming out. I was going to say, guys, I'm probably going to plan on doing a live stream once in a while on the weekends, so I can talk to all my buds in the UK, because a lot of you guys are from the UK, like Will, so this is a little bit of a late night for you guys, and I realize it's school night too, so work night. So, yeah, well, we're gonna do something maybe Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. I don't know the time yet. I don't know if that's official yet. I'm just letting you know. There's probably gonna be some streams on the weekends when I have time. And I know Brian, my buddy from Yellow Rainbow, is coming through on March 3rd. That's the first scheduled coffee with Mike, so that's gonna be cool. And that's March 3rd. I think it's at 11 a.m. on Saturday. So I did actually shave, twin. Yeah, it was getting getting a little. Thanks, man. Thanks for noticing. It was getting a little long, so I decided to shave. Um, it was also really hot here today, and I think it like psychologically triggered me to shave because I think it was like almost 70 degrees here in New York, and I don't know, we've been having some really erratic weather, so there was just something. I was like walking around outside. I had like shorts and a t-shirt on, and it was like I was like, how is this February? You know, usually it's bitter cold, so it was a nice welcome change to the weather. But yeah, I think that's what happened. I was like walking around, and I was like, man, it's like spring. I gotta shave. I gotta shave off my winter coat. But yeah, it was just time to freshen it up. Yeah, same here. It was like 70 in Baltimore. Yeah, it was crazy. I couldn't believe like the weather. It's insane. And then tomorrow, I think that beard was making you anxious. Hello, yeah. um, yeah, it was crazy. Colin, are you still chilling, man? I'm sorry. I see your question there. I want to get to that. Um, so Colin asked a question earlier. If you guys have any other questions too, let's bring them on out. Maybe someone in the Task Fam can answer them, or we'll try to do them. Cool. Yeah, 80 here today. Damn. Yeah, it's very bizarre weather we're having. So it just felt like time for a shave. So, like I said, I think psychologically the change in the weather like triggered me to shave. It was really weird. Um, but yeah, let's see here. Okay, so Colin asks, have you ever tested the low and high EQ shelves? The manual says low is 100 hertz shelf and high is 1K shelf, but I'm wondering how accurate that is. Now, is that for the 424, Colin? I actually am not certain. Anyone seen that video of Steven Slate losing his shit at NAMM? I have not seen that. Pollen everywhere. My Japanese magnolias are. Whoa, that's not good. Yeah, 424 Mark 1. Okay, well, yeah. I've never tested that. But that's actually a really good. So I can't say one way or the other, but that's actually a really good. That would make a really good video. I haven't actually done a. Well, wait a second. I did do a video on. Wait a second, Colin. Let me just check let me just check something. I think I may have done a video on that, and if not, it was pretty similar. But I can do another one. Let me just check. This is bad. I don't even know. I have so many videos now. Humble brag. I have so many videos now. I don't even know what videos I've done. I guess that's not a bad problem to have. I don't know. I can't figure out how to work YouTube right at the moment. Here we go. I did one with the looking at some of the EQ curves with distorting the preamps, and you might be able to take a look on that video, or I could take a look at it later. Because I know that I tested out the EQ curves in that video. So let's see. That was a while ago, huh? But yeah, I'll have to do a video on that, Colin. I'd like to know myself. Does it seem like it's not 100? I mean, 1 kilohertz seems like it's pretty high of a shelf. But I'm not speaking from experience, so I'm gonna have to test. I would love to test it out. I don't know. My computer's freaking out. Are you guys dropping out right now? Like something's going on here. Oh, maybe it's just slow. I don't know. Let me know how it's looking on your end. Let's see. Yeah, Colin, let me look. I did a video on the cranking preamp tape and distortion, and in that video, I was looking at some of the EQ curves of the EQ. So in a roundabout way, there may be a way of checking that out, but wait, pitch control, trims and faders, memory location. Oh, so it's one more back. So yeah, I'll have to look at that video, but I think that I would like to do a test on that, Colin. I know this is extremely long-winded answer to your question. It's not even really an answer, so I apologize. Uh, yeah, so there may be a way to check through that. Um, so I'll have to take a peek and I will get back to you. If not, I'll make a video on that. Or if any of you guys know, I'm gonna look at the comments because you guys probably are answering the question. Maybe. Okay, so I have not seen that video. Will, is that the video that you've linked? But yeah, Colin, I will look into that, my friend. That's a good observation. I have a notepad right here on my computer. I'm gonna type that one in because that's the one thing I really enjoy about TascFam Tuesdays and hanging out with you guys in the live stream is that, boom, perfect example. You guys have great ideas for videos, great ideas of things to check out, things to nerd out on. So that's gonna be cool. All right, so 100 kilohertz, or no, one. I'll just put low and high shelf EQs. 14, because I have a 424 Mark One, so I'll have to look. I could probably do a video with both of the ones I have, and we'll take a peek. Who knows? Maybe they'll be the same. Maybe they'll be different. And that was from Colin. All right, so Colin, we'll get back to you about that. That's a really good question. I've never tested it, but it does seem a little too good to be true, or like too high to be true. But okay, so the marching band pissing off. I gotta watch that. Make sure to smash that like button. Oh, thanks, Twin. Yeah, if you guys like this, make sure you smash that like button. Man, talking so much. Throat's getting dried out here. Okay, sweet. I thought I had seen you do something with them before, but couldn't remember the video. Okay, yeah. Let me link you, Colin. I was just looking at that. Maybe you can. That's what I was saying. Maybe this video will have a. Because I know that I compared some of the EQ waves and compared, so you can kind of see like where things are sitting. Because sometimes it's helpful when you have a visual EQ and hear it. Sometimes you can see and hear, or start to link with where something is based on where you hear it and where you see it, which isn't always like insanely accurate, but you get to a point where you can start picking out frequencies and say, oh yeah, I think that's like here, and I think that's there, or try pulling out a little bit here. So that's the video for cranking preamps. Peep that out. All right, Andrew Fallheiber, welcome, my friend. We'll take a look at that yeah, we'll take a look at that. Any notes on putting new output capacitors in a Porta 02 and 414 Mark II? I have no playback on both units. This channel is awesome, good stuff. Thanks, Andrew. Right now, unless Will knows the answer to that question, Andrew, I would say hit up the forum, 424recording.com/forum. The person to ask that question would be Jay. He's the resident wizard tinkerer of 424 recording, and so he has got his own little board on the forum, his own corner. So check that out and hit him up. He would be the person to ask. I don't know that question personally off the top of my head, or just in general. That's not my forte. But yo, Ben, what's going on? Okay, so Will is also a good person to ask too. So maybe Will can field your question, Andrew. Okay, so Will, I would say ask Jay. He's usually floating around in here tonight, but I think he may have been busy, so maybe he'll be back. Ben is here, homesick. Feel better, Ben. Let's see. Yeah, so Will, I tagged that video if you want to check it out. I actually tried the slate plugs for a bit, but I decided the difference between them and the Logic ones didn't warrant the cost. Yeah, that's a good observation, Will, about the. I mean, I've never used the Steven Slate plugins, but the ones that come with Logic are pretty decent, and especially the compressor has a lot of the same type of compressors that you could get with Waves or those similar companies. So it's funny because you could be like, oh, I need this type of compressor, but chances are you already have it if you have Logic. It's just under a different name than It's not under the brand name, but there's one in there that is probably similar. Seems like they both affect a wider range than that. Yeah, I feel like you might be right about that. The Logic X new update plugins are amazing as well. Yeah, I started messing around with some of those, and I was like, huh, these could be interesting. I didn't even know what they were because it updated automatically, and then I was like looking through my plugins at one point for something, and I was like, what the heck is this? There's some really there's that one that's like the chroma reverb or something, and it has like the visual. I haven't really messed around with it. I just know it looked pretty trippy. Twin said, I recorded some archtop guitar on my 424 today with the high MIDI cues max, and when I flattened them out and played back, the archtop sounded like an acoustic. It was pretty cool. That's awesome, dude. How come you decided to use that workflow, Twin? I'm curious. What it is. Yo, Exodus, what's going on? It's a harmony from the late 50s. That's cool. How is the cassette coming along, Exodus? Everybody wants to know. Not sure the exact model. It's a cool story. I got it at Goodwill like 2 weeks ago with no parts, and I fixed it up and got her up and running for under. Wow, that's awesome, Twin. You said it's an old Harmony, right? Is it like one of those Rocket ones? Harmony Rocket, I think. Oh man, you guys are going crazy. I'm trying to catch up. Nothing better. Yeah, that's true. Yo, Ben, where is Jerry? Everybody wants to know. Okay, Andrew, yeah, if you're still chilling, definitely hit up Jay or Will might be able to field your question. First real project guitar, and I'm hyped. It turned out as well as it did. No neck adjustment. Wow, that's amazing. Usually you don't get that lucky. I had a Silvertone one time from Goodwill, and it was great, like the first few frets, but as it went up, it was just shot, and there was no way to fix it because it didn't have a truss rod. But it was a very nice looking guitar, very old Silvertone, like a Sunburst one. It was really cool. So it sounds like you lucked out there, Twin. Yeah, which one is it, Ben? Are you homesick or homesick? I was wondering the same exact thing. That's so funny, Matt. Need a procrastination video from Mike. Oh, you can check out the rant archive, my friend. I got some more rants coming up soon. That's going to be awesome. I was just working on the schedule coming up, and I'm pretty pumped to record some of the new rants that I got cooking up. Some of them are suggestions from you guys, so that's cool. I mean, yeah, Exodus, as long as you get it to us at some point, you know, like if you got extenuating circumstances like a contractor in your house, I think we'll understand. But yeah, let's get that tape going though when you can. We got a lot of anxious 4-track nerds out there waiting to put their twist on the cassette chain project, so you know. It reduced a noticeable. Oh, okay. This is still the capacitors. The caps had leaked massively and damaged a few. Probably worth replacing them. Blister in there. I think there's only 4 to 5. Yeah, I hope you feel better too, Ben. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with my 414 too that Jay gave me. It's the one I've been doing the recent videos on, and it's got some weird humming and stuff going on inside. Once we get some time, I'd really like to bring it to Jay's and take it apart and see if we can, like, at least maybe do another more in-depth repair video or try to figure out like what the heck's going on with it, because the second track is, you know, not doing so hot, the second fader, so maybe the tape still works, but I don't know, things a little funky. Let's see, are we still live? It says I'm good. Am I still good up there? 1904. Just checking my health here. I haven't been having any issues with the live stream, so okay, interesting. So I just got this thing. Wait, am I still live right now? I just got this notification from YouTube. Oh, okay, so I guess it's still working. Strawberry Sleepover. Nice, man. Coming at you in stereo from the band's account. That's awesome, my friend. Hey, Noah Days, what's going on, my friend? Yeah, dude. It was like 70 degrees, 60 degrees here, and I was saying earlier, it's just like I got like triggered psychologically by the change in the weather. It's February, but I was like, man, I gotta shave. Thank you, Twin. I appreciate that and all. That's awesome. Yo, Jay, what's going on? Andrew, I don't know if Andrew's still here. He had a question for you, Jay, um, about some caps that were leaking. Will, I think, sort of answered his question, but he said, any notes on putting new output capacitors in a Porta and a 414? I have no playback on both units, so I think Andrew might hit you up on the forum too, Jay. But uh, now that you're here, if Andrew's still floating around, maybe you guys can hash it out. Um, Thank you, Twin. I appreciate that. You shaved 2 minutes ago and it already grew back. Yeah, man. 5 o'clock shadow. Um, yeah, Andrew says, yeah, help. So the man to help you is here. So we'll see what he's got to say. I don't know. So it says that I just got this thing. So um, this is the thing about I don't know if some of you guys have been following the saga of the YouTube demonetization stuff. Doesn't really affect the channel that much. I don't want to get too much into it. There's just like so many people complaining about that, and it doesn't really affect me that much. It's just pocket change, and in terms of ad revenue, I appreciate the super chats the other day. That was sick. But in terms of the ad revenue from your videos and stuff, it's channels this size. It doesn't really make that big of a difference. But there's a lot of people up in arms about it. So it's not going to really set back anything on the channel or change anything for me. I'm just doing this out of my enjoyment and love of lo-fi and 4-track recording, obviously. So I didn't start the channel saying like, yeah, I got to make AdSense revenue. I got to make those pennies on all my videos. It's not really the reason I'm doing it. So, but anyway, so I just got this thing from YouTube that says, as a result of the YouTube Partner Program requirements, your channel is currently no longer eligible for monetization, which I think is hilarious because it said it was going to happen today on the 20th, but it's like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. What took them so long? I thought this was going to be like a 12:01 a.m. type deal. But anyway, I guess I'm no longer eligible for monetization, so I don't know. I thought maybe that like tanked my live stream for a second there, but maybe it's all good. I think I'm still eligible to live stream, but I don't think I'm eligible to get those ducats on my get those pennies on my videos, which what do you even do? But thank you guys so much for the super chats the other day. That was awesome. I don't know if super chat's even still available. I see on my thing there's a little super chat sign, but I don't know if it's gonna work, which is really weird. Like they just sent me this thing. Let me refresh. Let's see if it disappears. I'm just curious now because this is like the whole thing is just bizarre. Just the whole way they're rolling it out and how it's taking into effect. Yeah, see, it doesn't make any sense. It says I'm no longer eligible for monetization. Then I would no longer be eligible for super chat. But as far as I can tell, the super chat is still in the thing. So that's so weird. Skizzo, thanks, man. Thanks for the $2 super chat, dude. I appreciate you. Now we know it's still working. So this is what I don't understand. They said I'm not eligible, and they said I wouldn't be able to do super chats. So I don't get it. But Matt, thank you for testing it out. That's awesome. I don't get that. I appreciate it, but I'm not really sure why that was able to go through. Are we sending money? If you want, man. I was just talking about. Obviously, I wouldn't stop you from sending super chats, but something I don't know. The whole YouTube demonetization thing is really bizarre. Says that I'm demonetized, but stuff's still coming through. Like you guys are at Twin just sent another $2. Like, thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. I don't get it. Because it said that I was gonna be I assumed at 12:01 a.m. today they were gonna pull the plug on my super chat and the AdSense. So this is just bizarre to me. I don't know if it's still gonna it seems like after tonight, it's probably not going to work until I get monetization back. But you guys just showed showed them what's up with the $2 super chats, Matt and Twin. Thank you so much. It's so awesome. Appreciate you guys doing that and sticking it to it and showing that this thing's still working. So I don't know what they're gonna say about that. YouTube's gonna say about that, but oh well. We'll get back there. I'm not too worried about it. But I appreciate you guys hitting me up with the $2 super chats. Yeah, that's awesome. Appreciate you guys. Yeah. So. Oh yeah, check out Matt's stuff. He just put out a new track, Reverie of Palms. He's got some T-shirts too. Matt, do you have a link to your T-shirts? You sent me the link. You sent me a pic of it the other night, but I didn't get a link, so I wasn't sure if they were ready to rock or you're holding out on us, holding back on us. But let us know. But yeah, at a minimum, check out Matt's new. He's got a post-rock project. I think Ben and Tim. Well, I know Tim would definitely be into it. I'm not sure if Ben's still here, if he's homesick. But I think Ben's into post rock. Ben's into a lot of stuff. So, but yeah, if you guys are into post rock, check out Matt's track, Reverie of Palms track. I'm trying to catch up with what y'all are doing here. Right, Jay, I got the email. Jay, I got that board. You're gonna like that board, I hope. I need to start working out. 50 pounds. Yeah, cool. If you need schematics, I could scan stuff. All right, you guys cool. You guys are doing your thing. Yo, Jeb, what's going on, my friend? How you doing? Happy TascFam Tuesday, my friend. What's going on? Yeah, plug the sleepover, dude. That's awesome. What's this story with Strawberry Sleepover, Twin? All the stuff was recorded on the 424, or am I correct? I know that one of your projects was all done recently in the 424 or on a 424. I mean, I'm sure I can just click on the link and look at it. Because I know you sent a few different ones, a couple different ones. Yeah, this was all recorded on the 4-track, right? I'm still alive, so that's good. Jeb, what's going on? Jeb's been working on some really cool tracks too. I was mixing one of them for him the other day, pulling out thunder from a jar. Is that what it is? Or pulling thunder from a jar? And really cool stuff. Reminds me of like XTC mixed with like some Galaxy 500 or something. Really, really cool track that I had the pleasure of mixing. So thank you, Jeb, for sending that over. And yeah, if you guys need stuff mixed, hit me up. We can work something out. It's 424recording@gmail.com. Yeah, that's really cool stuff. I don't know if you're putting that out yet, Jeb, but you should put that out ASAP. The world needs to hear that, so that would be dope. Oh, 2 songs on the sleepover demos were on the 44 and the others on the 488. That's right. We just finished more stuff on the 488. Twin, you have another band as well, right? That was all done on, or like the project you did before that, I think. Need to hear the new tracks from our folks here. Yeah, dude, check them out, John. Yeah, dude, Jeremy, when are you sending those tracks, my man? I'm up for whatever, my friend. Yeah, send them stems my way. You know me. You know where you can find me. I would be more than happy to do that, and be my pleasure. So I'm always interested to hear what you guys got going down. Yeah, my old band Slurred Words recorded all of our stuff. Okay, that's what must be what it was. Contractor got me all fucked. What are they doing at your house, Exodus? What do you got, like a leaky roof or something? Just moving over some of my toys here, kind of in my way. Yo, this thing is really cool. I know a couple of you guys have this, right? Mini log. I've been messing around with this with MIDI. I've been getting into MIDI, and it's sick. Really cool. Something I never really understood how to do, but I've been doing it, and I got that thing, Matt, that you recommended, the Quadra reverb through, or what is it? Not reverb, Quadra. I'm thinking of the Alesis rack unit, the Quadra through or something like that. Basically, it's like a so you can do like 4-channel MIDI. It's like a small MIDI box that allows you to split the MIDI signal. But so I got this. I got to hook up my. I have a Moog Minotaur I got to hook up, and I have my Electron and my Minilog, and I'm gonna do some like really cool. I'm gonna do some really cool stuff with that. I'm excited. I've been thinking about doing some live stuff again, and I don't know, maybe just hit up an open mic or something with some MIDI stuff. So I don't know. What's your guys' take on live tracks, on live these days? Are you guys playing a lot live? Do you guys not play live? I'm just curious. I'm gonna be doing a rant on playing live soon. So if you guys have anything that you'd want to hear chatted about in the video, that would be cool. Yeah, Moog is dope, man. I always tell the story about how I wound up in the Moog factory in Asheville just by happenstance, and it was like one of the greatest days of my life in recent memory. So yeah, all the Moog stuff is made right in Asheville, like downtown Asheville. You can go right in and check it out. I just happened upon it and was jamming out on all Sub 37 and Little Fatty, Baby Fatty. I don't know. That thing is cool. Sub Fatty, I think. The Moog Mother, I think. The Minotaur, of course, which is based on the Taurus, an old school one. Yeah, there's something about that Moog stuff, man. Oh man, it's like it has a sound like no other. But I'm really just getting into synths. You know, it's like it's a really new hobby for me. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, the Minilog is cool, Matt. I really like this too. It's been really fun to use it in coordination with my Digitakt, which is over here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, my Digitakt. This thing is great too, man. Oh man, I'm getting really into electronic music. I gotta say, it's been really fun, and it's so easy to come up with something so quickly. Like I'll spend like 5-10 minutes and I'll have like a full idea, full song, and then I'm gonna start doing some stuff integrating the 4-track into that setup too. I'm gonna use my 424 Mark 1 because that doesn't get as much love these days. So once I have some time to really sit down and record, I'm working on getting a few different songs. I have 3 tracks right now for this new electronic project I'm doing, so that's gonna be cool. But it's kind of like it's kind of on the back burner, kind of just doing it for fun. I don't know. Thinking about performing live. I'm not sure I'm gonna even bother, but maybe if the mood strikes, you know. But yeah, I want to integrate the 4-track too, so I'm gonna have like all the stuff slaved to the Digitakt, and then I'm gonna like put them out to the. I was thinking it would be cool too, because like I want the performances to be a little more improvisational, and because it's all just loops. I've been doing some guitar loops in the Digitakt and doing some MIDI loops, and what's really cool is you can sample stuff, like come up with something MIDI on the Digitakt and then sample that back into the Digitakt. It's like infinite. Like this thing is almost like reminds me a lot of like 4-track workflow in some ways, and it's very intuitive, very cool, and it's cool because this is like I'm finding like a new hobby within my hobby of music, and it's been really awesome. So yeah, I've been going off on a tangent here. Let me catch up. Back with the voice cameo. Yeah, my wife's rolling around in the back. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully hanging some doors. Oh, cool, dude. That's awesome. Are you getting like pocket doors or just like straight up regular doors? Quadra through. That's what it is, man. Yeah, Moog rocks. Oh, you love your Minilog as much as... That's awesome, man. I was almost going to get a Sub 37 too back. Well, that was when I first went into the store. I was like... I played that one and I was like, this is it. But... I just don't have the cheddar, man. I would love to get one of those. Not exactly music related, but I digital paint in my spare time if anyone wants to check out a time-lapse video I made since we're all plugged in. Oh, that's awesome, Will. I'm gonna open this link in a new tab for later. That's what I usually do. Oh, it says I don't know. It says Will Vimeo. I can't find that link. Is it maybe you posted another one? I'm just behind on the chat. Need more shows himself. Yeah, Jay hustles, man. I'm really simultaneously jealous and very happy for Jay. He is always making stuff happen for himself, and Surmiser, which is his band, is awesome. I just don't have the connections. I don't have like the personality or something. I don't know. It's awesome. And Jay's actually been drumming with Be Cool Cowboy, which is awesome. So we had a few shows last year, but I don't know. Shows dried up a little bit. Some local drama in the scene kept me out of a show recently, and just over it, man. Just over it. Two Roland MC300s. I don't know what that is, Exodus. If you want a hardware sequencer, 1985. I'll look into that, dude. I recorded the cassette chain opener with a Moog Sub 37 and Minilog. Oh, that's right. That's right. You uploaded that to SoundCloud, right, Matt? That's the thing you. Yeah, the link didn't work, Will. I don't know if you did a new one. Okay, it looks like you all guys said Mother 32. Yeah, Matt, I was thinking about getting the Mother 32 at some point too, but the modular game, like the modular synth game, kind of freaks me out. Just because it seems like you get very easily into like a situation where you got to collect them all. My water almost spilled over. It seems like you can get into a situation where you start to collect them all. So we should be doing more BCC shows, dude. Yeah, Jay, I don't know. We can talk. Jay and I are getting together tomorrow. It's going to be awesome. We got a full day of filming ahead of us for the TascFam Preamp. So tomorrow. And then we're going to be live, Jay and I, tomorrow night. It seems like a good enough place to mention that since we're on the subject. Wizard Wednesday tomorrow, 8 p.m. That's going to be live from the Bohemisphere in Saugerties, or Bohemisphere, sorry. No, that's going to be live from Bohemisphere in Saugerties, New York. Jay and I are going to be... I don't know what we're going to be doing. We got a full day, though, tomorrow. I think I'm coming up at 10, right, Jay? And we're probably going to go till 10, so that's crazy. It's going to be a 12-hour day of music and videos and recording and TascFam Preamp and all sorts of good stuff. So catch us live tomorrow, too. I'm still going to be here now. I just wanted to plug that while we're at it. I'm sure all you guys already know that, but in case there's some new people floating around. All right, let me get back to the chat. And I say what? Yeah, so the Mother 32 freaks me out because I would love to get one, but the modular stuff, I remember in the store when I went, the guy was showing me in the Moog factory, he was showing me like all the different stuff. And then the last thing he showed me was the modular setup, and he's like, but what you really want to get is this modular setup. You want to get this so that you can hook these all up to this, and then you can pick and choose like what modules you want or whatever. And I was like, literally my head had exploded already because I stumbled across the Moog factory, and then it exploded a second time when he explained to me what like modular racks were. And I was just like, look, I got to get out of here because I'm going to like, I don't know, buy a bunch of stuff that I shouldn't buy, that I don't even know how to use properly. So I'll come back to the modular world maybe once I understand how this stuff works better. But yes, Matt, Mother 32 does sound dope. That's why I got the Minotaur, because it's like much simpler. I can wrap my head around it. Mike, have you sampled Capro on the Diggy yet? No, Twin, I have not. I've been working on some of my own drum samples for the Digitakt. I want to like put them up somewhere at some point. Probably if you guys are like patrons or whatever, or if you guys are interested, I'll just email them to you. Because it's just kind of a fun thing. But I'm gonna put them up for sale somewhere. But since you guys are the TascFam, you know, and if you're interested in those drum samples that I'm making, it's kind of another back burner project, but at some point. So, but yeah, I'll probably have like a Capro pack. I have a cabin pack. That's all sounds from the cabin. I got that Tim pack. If some of you guys remember that from the other night. A couple weeks ago, I was playing that, and it was like. It's like the pack of Tim like shouting and making all these weird noises that I converted into stuff. So yeah, at some point I'm gonna like upload that stuff. So if drum samples are up your alley, and you could use them. You don't need the Digitakt to use them. You could use them in like a DAW setup or even in the 4-track setup. So no, I haven't sampled Capro yet, but I really want to. I'm gonna get like his food bowl. I'm gonna get him meowing. I'm gonna get him like running around, like scratching stuff. Tape the bell. Tape the bell. Yeah, man. Tape the bell. Tim, did you tape the bell? Oh. Tape the bell. That's kind of weird. I meant tap the bell, Tim. Tim's texting me right now. Tap the bell. Next to subscribe, there's a bell icon you can tap. There's a bell icon you can tap. This is like, must be really entertaining. This is like the most riveting, like 30 seconds of a live stream ever. Me dictating my, what I'm typing to Tim, right? Sorry. Next to subscribe, there's a bell icon you can tap for notifications. Notifications. Okay, sorry. Yeah, because like a lot of people, Tim said, one of the, my co-hosts on Coffee with Mike some mornings. Well, actually, he hasn't actually been a co-host yet. But he's welcome to be a co-host if he wants to be. But yeah, so Tim, who watches the channel religiously, he's not getting the notifications either for the live streams and stuff. So something I've been trying to figure out, like researching, asking people. I appreciate all you guys who have gotten back to me about whether that's working for you. Because if people want to see this stuff that I'm doing on here, I would like them to be able to see that. So I don't know. There's this bell thing you got to tap now in addition to subscribing. So anyway, so Tim hopefully will get the memo. Stream dropped. Oh no, the damn Grammys. Let me check it out. Yeah, see, that's the danger of this, is like I could just be talking into outer space and not even realize it. Let's see. All right, I'm just checking the health right now. It says health is good. Let me re-pop out the chat. All right, I'm going to start from the bottom and try to go back because I've been talking like a fool and I missed a lot of stuff. All right, let me know how the stream's looking now, Exodus. I think it's okay. I haven't gotten any notifications. Okay, cool. All right, let's see. We got the super chats there. I already did that. It chokes and pukes. Did that. Oh, so I'm pretty caught up. Quadra through. Mother 32. Capro samples coming up. Oh, Will, is this the new link? Let me see. Nope, can't find that one, Will. I don't know. Thanks, Jeb. Thanks, Jeremy. Who knows if it works? 8445. Must be a bad number, man. Arturia Microbrute. Oh, you know who uses that? I don't know if you guys watch. He's another YouTuber that I like and I've been watching. Bo Beats. I think he's from Sweden or Norway, and I think he really likes the Arturia Microbrute too. That's what I have the Minotaur for, is bass lines. But yeah, I've heard really good things about the Arturia stuff, so I really need to go down to the store and just check all this stuff out. I wish there was one a little bit closer. If you copy and paste... Oh, Tim said he never knew that about the bell, so that must be what it is. So yeah, if you guys aren't getting notifications for the streams, you probably already know this, so I apologize if this is a broken 4-track, me saying this over and over again. If you want notifications for the channel, there's a bell. We just figured out there's a bell that you have to click. A lot of you guys probably already have it clicked, but Tim didn't have it clicked, and that's why he hasn't been getting notified. So maybe that's the case for some of you guys too. The new Surmiser EP is almost done. That's awesome, Jay. I can't wait for that to be completed. Jay was telling me a little bit about that the other day. It sounds really, the process they use, it sounds really, I'm really excited to hear it. Because I don't think you played those for me, Jay. I don't think we've had time. Yeah, we should be doing more BCC shows. I don't know, I'm just kind of over it. That's why I was asking you guys about live shows and what you guys feel about live shows and doing stuff. I was just wondering if do you guys play a lot of live shows? Do you not play live shows? Do you only record? Like, what's your take on live shows? Just curious. New track is Bacchosaurus Rex on Bandcamp. Pull Thunder from a Jar. Oh, hell yeah. You guys should definitely check out Jeb's track. I think that's the one I mixed, right, Jeb? Is that the version that I mixed? I haven't checked it out. Matt's bumping the rubbery palms. Mike, those Hapro t-shirts are great, by the way. I might have to cop one. Oh yeah, there's Hapro shirts that Twin made. I uploaded the Hapro image, Twin. So you are now forever. I am forever in debt to you for making that awesome Hapro logo. And there's also TascFam t-shirts if you guys want one. You might want to snag one sooner than later because I feel like once TascFam figures out that there's a shirt that's basically their logo but with an F in it, they might shut it down. So if you want a potentially rare shirt, although I don't know, man, I don't know what I have to. If anybody knows any media lawyers, let me know. I'll have to ask them. But can you add just a letter to another brand name and use it? I don't know. I've been wondering that about the TascFam Preamp too. I guess if we got to a point where people or TascFam was knocking on our door saying we can't use it, that must mean we're doing pretty well. So maybe we'll just worry about that when the time comes. But yeah, there's a couple new shirts since Will brought that up. Hashtag plugging the merch. If you go to, I'll put a link down here. shop.spreadshirt.com/424 recording. Maybe you guys already saw that. Is that working as a link? I don't know. Who knows? Stuff, man. Let me try to put an HTTP. It doesn't seem to be wanting to recognize that. I don't know if that's working or not. There's a lot of different styles and stuff, a lot of different prices. So check it out. There's now the Hapro shirt from Twin. There's the TascFam shirt. That's like a ripoff of the TascFam logo. It just says TascFam. The font's a little bit different, but I think it's close enough. And shout out to Matt for coining the TascFam phrase. I believe he was the originator of the term TascFam. But yeah, if you want to rep the TascFam, hit up the shirts. And there's also the Cassette Tape is for Lovers shirt. I think Catface was asking me about the grammar of that, and yeah, it's right. Because I think Catface, they wanted it to be like cassette tapes are for lovers, but I kind of wanted it to be more as like a recording, from like a recording standpoint, because I think the original idea was tape is for lovers. I think that was, I'm sorry, I'm butchering it, but I think that Will came up with that. And so I wanted it to be like cassette tape, like the physical format. The physical tape is for lovers of the tape, you know, of the physical medium to record on, not, you know, like lovers who trade cassette tapes, if that makes any sense. So, but yeah, I guess I could make another one that's cassette tapes are for lovers, but I wanted it to be more for the recording gang who got it. Who got it, man. So, yeah, that one's cool. I bumped that on the February podcast, not the podcast. The I keep doing that, man. Podcast, the live stream, what we're doing now. There is no podcast. Tracking Little Wiser with the TascFam Preamp. Yeah, that's another thing we're doing. Yeah, Jay, we got a few things I want to try to do tomorrow. The TascFam Preamp tracking, we're going to be tracking a song completely, like each part of the song is going to be tracked through the TascFam Preamp. So we're going to do the drums use the preamp, the bass use the preamp, the guitar use the preamp, vocals use the preamp, maybe a synth if we have time, or if we have tracks. And then we're going to do drums, like a drum video, all drum stuff. I want to do a drum machine video, Jay, if we can do that. And I also wanted to try to do a sub input video, just about how to use the sub input. Just a really quick like tutorial on using the sub input on your 4-track, or on the 424. So yeah, we got a lot of work tomorrow, but it's all fun work, so it's not work if you have fun. Okay, so Mike mentioned you were trying to cut the drums with one mic. That'll be very interesting. Yeah, we're going to be doing that, John Jeb. Are you into this will destroy you at all? John, that's the part of the plan. One mic. Yep. Okay, so Jay's bumping all that stuff. Music kind of reminds me of it. TascFam sure is now available. Oh, Matt, thank you so much for dropping that link in there, my friend. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, look at that little man. That looks nice. That man. TascFam. Cool, man. Awesome. I like how they put the shirt on that guy. It's funny because he's wearing like every shirt on the site, but I don't know. They just make it work. But yeah, so the TascFam shirt, you might want to grab one before TascFam shuts that down. But yeah, they don't know about it, so it's all good. It's gonna be fun to check out. Yeah, I'm excited to do the drums, John, too, with the simple setup. Okay, stream's good. Bacchosaurus Rex, yeah, check out Jeb's stuff. Dude, yeah, you gotta get this contractor out of your house. You gotta get those doors hung and start recording, my friend. How's the stream health? Looks like I'm dropping some people. Either that or I'm just boring people to death, which is fine too. I actually enjoy creating patches on the mini log. Interesting, Matt. I might just try that. I need to sell gear if anyone's interested. What are you selling, Exodus? I'd be curious. Yeah, no. Bump it up. Or put a listing in the forum too, you know. If you want to sell some stuff, we could have like a board for selling stuff. We just got to make sure we moderate it well, you know. Because I mean, it seems like everybody here is cool, so, and I know that it's easy. It's pretty easy today to make a transaction like that, but I don't see why we can't do that. Holy cow, getting tired over here. Oh, nice, man. Thank you for putting up the mix, John. I'm excited to hear that. Let's see. Yeah, that's the mix I did for Jeb. So if you want to check out Bacchosaurus Rex, Pull Thunder from a Jar, that's the song I thought was kind of an XTC Galaxy 500 mashup. That's what I heard, at least. But I don't know if that's what Jeb's going for, but dope either way. I need to sell some gear. Yeah, so yeah, if you want to, I don't know, does that sound interesting to you guys? I'm torn whether to get the TascFam shirt in black or 424 blue. Oh, that's a good one. Humble brag, Matt. Hashtag. Ooh, oh man, I found my color. Safety green. No, it was me, the lovers thing. Oh, Exodus, Jeremy, I'm sorry. I've been getting so confused. There have been so many good ideas being thrown around. It's hard to keep track of them. I'm gonna have to start making a list of all the ideas from everybody. Yeah, Exodus, that was a great idea. That's kind of what I wanted to go for. With you said tape is for lovers, and that's why I appended it to or added to it. Cassette tape is for lovers, kind of going along that idea. But then there was questions about the grammar, whether it should be cassette tapes are for lovers. I like it that way. I don't know. That's just me, but still think the pedal should be shortened to TascFam. I mean, that could grow on me. TascFam. All right. That might help us out too with the whole TascFam lawsuit, that the TascFam lawsuit for jacking their name. That might help out. TascFam. That's kind of a completely different word. I think the black shirt looks like a legit. Yeah, it's pretty close. It's funny as I used a font I just had on my computer. I downloaded for something else, and it's pretty close to what it is. I don't know what. I couldn't find any info on what the exact font for TascFam is in, but I thought it was pretty close. Are you selling any amps? Oh no, vintage guitar amps. That was exactly what I was going to ask. Those other samples, I wish I had a drummer though. I at first when you sent me that song, Jeb, I couldn't tell whether those were samples or not, which was really like it really sounded like somebody was playing those, which I think was a testament to A, your programming of them, and B, how drum samples are getting pretty good. I feel like even from when I got I don't know if you guys have used Drummer in Logic Pro X, but I used to use that. I still use that for stuff, making demos and stuff. And even from when I got that update in Logic Pro X, I think it was like 2015 when the Drummer plugin or whatever that's called came out in Logic Pro X. Till now, they keep adding things, advancing to it, making it sound more realistic. They must be adding new aspects to the algorithm that change up what they play and make it more realistic. I don't know if they had listened to feedback from people or what the deal is, but it sounds pretty damn good. So I think that's just a testament to drum samples getting better and drum sounds sounding a little more human, which is good for us, people who want to make recordings on the cheap or make demos on the cheap, whatever. Or people that don't have access to a drummer or access to a place where they can do drums. That's like a big reason why I started using all that stuff, was because I guess because I'm lazy, but I don't know. Sometimes you got to use what you have access to. Let's see. Samples from what or did you make? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I'm bad at linking stuff, stack several kicks and snares and shape them into something that sounded good. Oh, okay, that's interesting, Matt. That's interesting. That's interesting, John. Jeb. I didn't know that's how you did it. I know a drummer with a recording. Does anybody have Pro Tools Logic where it analyzes the beat? Tried using Beat Mapper and Acid, but can't spend enough time on it due to ARM issue. Does anybody have Pro Tools Logic where it analyzes the... Yeah, Jeremy, by the way, dude, I hope you're feeling better. I know that your health issue is repetitive motion injuries are not fun, my friend. No stranger to that. But yeah, there's a new feature in Logic about beat mapping. So it's kind of what I talked about in that one video that my friend Maddie Amendola, engineer from Brooklyn, had cued me onto. For bouncing 4-track cassette stuff, you can bounce it to Logic, and it'll, you can make a essentially beat map it and figure out time stretch it to fit, because sometimes the issue is with WoW and Flutter when or the tape stretching when you send it, bounce it out. But so now Logic, literally a couple of weeks after I made that video, Logic now came out with something that's even better than that. Like, you don't even have to manually change anything. You can literally just dump your 4-track they didn't make it for 4-trackers like us, but they made it just for, I don't know, making your performances in time. Like, you can literally play different instruments at different tempos, and then Logic can now just automatically sync them up. So you could just play a drum kit, and then it'll automatically fix your timing. Play a bass, and then it'll automatically stretch and make the bass sound like it fits to those drums. And then you can play a guitar however you want, and it'll so Logic's, they're coming out with some crazy stuff, Apple, with that. And then it also gives you the ability to match up like different songs you've made. So like, say I took like Little Wiser, which is a song of mine, and then like Fall Forever, which is another recent song, and took different aspects of those and put them into Logic, and then set the tempo, and it'll automatically stretch and tune those samples so that they'll fit together. So I don't know, they're doing some really wacky stuff. All this comes back to, I don't know, maybe if it's crazy, but so Jeremy, you might want to check that feature out, because it seems really cool. I haven't really checked it out enough, but my friend Maddie says it's wondrous. So maybe we'll have to do a video on it. But in terms of 4-tracking, what you can do is you don't have to do that whole video that I did about flex time. You can literally just dump your 4-track your 4 tracks into Logic, and you could bounce them separately, and Logic will just auto detect a tempo, or it'll auto detect the patterns or the rhythm in what you're playing on the different tracks, and it'll automatically line them up. So that's pretty nuts, and pretty major breakthrough, I think. I don't think anything's existed like that since, but we'll have to try it out and see how it works. Can't recommend Dr. 880 enough. I try to make them sound as real as possible. Cymbals, yeah, cymbals are the tough drum sample to get right. That's actually, I kind of don't really use them much because of that, because they just don't sound natural. The best thing to do, Jeb, really is program the something I've messed around with a lot and over the years is programming the kick and the snare. If you have a simple beat, a lot of the stuff I make is really simple, but then like physically playing like a ride cymbal, you know, or physically playing the hi-hat, just to give it a little bit more of a human feel. And then you don't run into the issue of like hi-hat and cymbal samples sounding like garbage unless you can't play drums, and then they will sound like garbage, which is something I've ran into from time to time. But what I'm saying is, rather than having this weird decay and a single cymbal sample that's like just cascading into itself weirdly, you can just set up a cymbal in your bedroom, play it really lightly, and play that to the like the kick and the snare, for instance, if you don't have access to that, or you know, just an idea to, that's something I've experimented with, and it comes out pretty well if you can play the cymbals to time with your drum beat. Yeah, that tune is really great, Jeb. I had a lot of fun mixing that, and I'm glad that you put it out, man. Jay, I was going to ask, I'm hitting you up for a mix once I get vocals on this track. Can't wait to work with you. Yeah, hit Jay up. He's going to be mixing some stuff too, so. Jay, record to a click when you add drums and mix master. I'm game. Totally down for that. I don't have Logic though. You have it? I need to get this drum loop going so I can get my girlfriend to cut and paste parts and not have to play a full song. Yeah, it's definitely useful, like Logic as a composition tool. I don't know. Do you have a Mac, Exodus? You should be able to have. I think GarageBand comes with Macs, or you should be able to download it for free. So it's pretty much a simpler version of Logic, and I think it has some of the. I know it has Drummer, but I don't know about some of the beat mapping features. I'll look into it, but I don't want to change the loop. If I can send it, get you. If I send it, can you get the loop sounding like... Oh, yeah, definitely, Jeremy. Send it over. You can even program ghost notes. Oh, that's cool. I use delay in it. Do you mean simply a line in Logic? No, not physically. I just need to loop perfectly. Yeah, try that, Jeb. That works out really well. Yeah, email it, Jeremy, or somebody, email one of you, email it to Will, email it to me, whenever you want to mix, man, we'll do it up. Be glad to see if I can loop it for you. Yeah, or Jeb, yeah. Jeb's really good with the drum loops, as you've heard on his track, so. Can you put drums on a track for me? Man, Jay, you're getting all sorts of, getting hit up here, my friend. I can have a go using FlexTime. Yeah, dude, try it out. Like Logic, like literally, the new feature it has, like you can drop stuff in and it'll auto detect and you can stretch it. Like the FlexTime video that I did, I don't know if you guys remember a couple weeks back or a couple months back, I did this series of 2 FlexTime videos about a theory I had that Maddie was telling me about, and that's what was ironic is after Maddie told me about that, he emailed me a couple weeks later and was like, dude, have you seen this new feature in Logic? It's basically those videos but you did, but you can do that automatically now. So it's pretty wild stuff. GeForce. Yeah, so there's ways we can do it, TascFam helping each other out. That's what it's all about, my friend. That's what's so great about this community we're creating here. We help each other out, give each other tips. And I've been learning so much from you guys. Every time we come on here, I'm thinking about new ways of doing stuff and learning new techniques. And I don't know, it's fun. It's a lot. It's really nice to have people to share this type of stuff with because for a long time I really didn't talk to anybody about this stuff. So yeah, different ways of getting similar results for sure, Matt. Let me see. I think Tim was texting me. Oh, okay, no, that was that from before. Okay, let me close that out. Let me check my stream health here. Well, guys, I think I'm going to be winding down. Any last questions, hit me up right now. Thanks for the super chats, guys. I'm glad to see that's still working. I'm going to check on this YouTube monetization thing now after I sign off here. Because I just got the thing about it, but obviously you guys sent me the super chats, so those went through, and I appreciate you guys so much for sending those again. Thank you so much. I don't know, it's weird, but anyway, we'll be back with the super chats, no problem, in a couple months. Obviously, I'm going to be back doing this tomorrow. Like I said, the monetization thing, it sucks, but it doesn't really affect the channel that much. I want to be able to monetize my videos and make the AdSense from it, but what are you gonna do? And like I said, it makes me work harder here on the channel and to get to a point of monetizing and doing the super chat stuff. And all you guys are helping out, by watching the videos and viewing them, and viewing the live streams and liking and commenting and subscribing and everything. That really helps the channel and everything. And thanks, Ben. You too, buddy. Thanks for coming by. I hope you feel better. And obviously the super chats are awesome too. I might even look into Twitch. I heard that's a really cool live streaming service. I know Amazon, I think, acquired it recently. So I don't know. I wouldn't want to make it so that we have to bounce over to a different platform to stream, but if I might research it a little bit. One other quick thing before you guys go. How do you guys feel about the forum? Do you like the current format of the forum? Do you think it could use an update? Like, what do you got? Is it fine for what we're doing? I think it's cool, but I'm just curious what you guys think. If you guys like it as is. While you're here, if you think of it. If not, I'll just make a post on there. It's cool too. Let me just check. We got a couple last things coming in here. Super impressed that you record your own songs and DJ stuff too. Yeah, Matt, that's awesome, dude. That new track of yours is dope. You guys should definitely check it out and give him some feedback. Will, thank you for hanging out, man. That's so cool that I know it's late over in the UK, so. Yeah, so tomorrow night, me and Jay are going to be hitting up, so come through, 8 p.m. Alright, guys, looks like everybody's departing, so we're closing up shop. I think I might even be dropping here. Anyway, I got to get better at my sign-offs. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. TascFam Tuesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you're watching the replay, you can always go through 1.5 2 times fast. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thanks everybody for moderating. Thanks you guys for the super chats. We'll see you tomorrow live at 8 p.m. from Bohemisphere in Saugerties, Jay the Wizard Studio. Until then, TascFam, peace out. Do something you want to do tonight. And thanks for coming through for another live stream and making this community what it is. Appreciate all you guys. And yeah, if you want to support the channel, grab a shirt. The links we've passed them around, shop.spreadshirt.com/44recording, and hit me up on the Patreon if you want. I added some new tiers on there, and I don't know, it's just going to be cool. Help me out with the YouTube demonetization stuff, but it's all good. You guys are the best. Alright, fam, peace out. We'll be making some new vids tomorrow for some new stuff coming up, so stick around. We'll catch you on the flip-flop. Peace!